Let's Romans. Again, for those watching in, those that had a cold, I encourage you to make sure you still have your cold. We're gonna hopefully we'll be kind of going back over some stuff and looking some more at the language. So we'll be going black again. Going back, so I want people to get out here and make a mess out of themselves on our court. Take something they have no and run out and try to start their own little group rally, whatever they're trying to do. I don't want to be responsible for those up under my tutelage and those that got a mind to follow and obey this. We ain't trying to lead everybody in the world. And these people make their own decision. They sit out here, this is your soul. If you don't know, you better get with somebody that do and get right. I encourage everybody here getting late in the evening now. The last thing you need to do is die. You're in the fire should not be right. Y'all hear me? That's all. I know it's repetitive what you hear me at, but what I really want them to do, I want to let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart, I want to be acceptable in His sight. I want Him to search me and try me. I want to see if there's anything wicked. If it is, I want to get it from me. I want to walk in the way of everlasting. Isn't that right? That's what Kai, everlasting life. Life, living man. I want to make sure I'm living right. Isn't that right? I can't afford to suffer, be afflicted, and then burn in torment. I'm trying to do both. Y'all got me? I don't want all the pleasures of the world and then burn in hell. And I definitely don't want that. I want to be with Mr. Yahuwah. So I'll suffer what I got to suffer on this side. I just need to give me a steady mind. Y'all got me? But I don't falter. I don't want to look at the things of the world and the cares of the deceitful riches come along and choke what I've ingested in. And before you know it, I done fell short. I done fell aside out of the way. You know, it's a pressing way. It is. I think about this morning. I had to let some stuff go in order to do what I'm doing, but I know it's going to be worth it after a while. Isn't that right? I was talking to somebody who was telling me about how earlier they had been reading some books from some other people that died for a day and all that, and all of them came back, they had the same stuff. I said, I don't read that junk. I don't read none of that mess. I just don't listen to that stuff. I already got what's going to save every man, every woman. Y'all got it? It ain't no book, nobody. I don't need to read nobody's book that done talking about they done died and came back to tell me nothing. Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear about it. And that Muslim folk get up and living like the devil. You still a Christian, so you ain't learned nothing. Need to hurry up and die again. They don't want to come back, they come back for Jesus. I know you need to shut your mouth. Everybody can't let embarrass. What's that white woman, Kelly, something from Fox News? She done embarrassed them again. She done told everybody again. Jesus, Megan Kelly, done told them flat-footed, 2014, on the white folk here. She said Jesus' son are called black, white. And she said she got proof. Definitive proof. She ain't lying. That's the truth. I don't know why they get mad. Who else going to make up Santa Claus? A white man. Who else going to make up Jesus? A white man. Isn't that right? Jesus white with a black inside. Go look in the slave ship. All the niggas was on the inside. Only thing black about Jesus was on the inside. I don't believe none of these folks stuff. Just leave them alone. I was looking, I sent out before telling you about like the Dead Sea Scrolls, a lot of stuff these people. That's why I tell a lot of stuff these people come up with. I tell y'all over and over these people. Listen, you can't trust crackers. Once crackers learn how to write, crackers will go write something down, learn your and go hide it somewhere, put it in the toilet, put on some rocks and pull it out act like they just found it. Can't trust these crackers. They notorious for lying. I don't care, you can't find the truth. You can go in the temple where we start out, you ain't gonna find no truth. They do the same thing like, pick me up again at 12 and say 12, Alahym 12 and 22. I ain't surprised. Give me that Romans 15:4 first. Gotta start down. Twelve, 22. Says 12, 22. Probably drop down. Make it 25. 12 and 25. Listen to the book. Oh, I'm sorry. Romans 15:4. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime,
So was it written for a sign?
our learning,
For what reason?
that we, through patience,
And
comfort of the scriptures,
might do what?
have hope.
Listen.
Now the Alahym of patience,
Alahym, 1 Kings. Listen. 12 and 25. Listen to the book.
Then Jeroboam built Shechem in Mount Ephraim, and dwelt therein, and went out from thence, and built Penuel. And Jeroboam said in his heart, Now shall the Malkuth return to the house of Daud.
Listen.
If this people go up to do sacrifice in the house of Yahuwah at Jerusalem,
What happened?
then shall the heart of this people turn again unto their Adon.
If they go where again now, Brandon?
If this people go up to do sacrifice in the house of Yahuwah at Jerusalem,
Let me ask you a question. What'll happen?
then shall the heart of this people turn again unto their Adon, even unto Rehoboam, Malach of Yehudah,
What happened?
and they shall kill me, and go again to Rehoboam, Malach of Yehudah.
What happened?
Whereupon the Malach took counsel, and made 2 calves of gold, and said unto them, It is too much for you to go up to Jerusalem. Behold the Alahym, O Yasharal, which brought thee up out of the land of Mizraim.
Yeah.
And he set the one in Bethel, and the other put he in Dan.
See that? What happened?
And this thing became a sin,
Why?
for the people went to worship before the one, even unto Dan.
What happened?
And he made an house of high places, and made Kohanim of the lowest of the peoples, which were not of the Beni of Louis.
See that? A lot of stuff we got now, what these people made for. Everything just about you giving these people, I'm more counterfeit. I said this before, we're in this stuff from the language and anything else we do. It's so much deciphering going through a lot of this stuff because their hands already been over everything. That is, anything you're going to get, white hands have already been over it. White hands get through, mess with something, always leave it infected and contaminated. It's just bad. It is. It's really thinning through. It's really thinning through. You can see why so many people just give up and so many people just quit because you start trying to find out what is true. So we try to look for a pattern. For me, I try to look for a pattern. For a pattern, I try to look from what he intended, what he created, and what stayed consistent. A lot of times people get stuff before you know they'll throw away everything else. I ain't throwing away nothing. I know it's right. I know the way it's right. It's just you got to do a lot of fending through things. And a lot of that stuff you do, you can't get discouraged with. A lot of people, I got some in here, they get discouraged with it. They don't know what they believe no more. The plan of living right, still living right. It's just, man, I know it right because white folks ain't doing it. And over half our people, too, won't do it. Almost none of them in half hour won't even do it. That's how you know it right. The people won't come to it. When you give people a right and a clean way and a restricted way, I already know they ain't going to come to it. They're going to go to the wide, broad way. They're going to go the way they're going to be real contrary. And that's the way everybody going to love. People don't want no way when you try to tell them live right. But that's why I stay with it. I know it right. And I know because it condemn the flesh. It's something the flesh don't want to do. The flesh don't want to be consistent with it right. The flesh want to get off. Flesh want to detour, the flesh want to do other things, contrary to what he said. I said, stay with what he got. It's right. All these books, I don't move. I was telling somebody, even with their apocryphal, I don't move fast. I used to talk about a lot of it, but a lot of stuff already leave me. I don't fool. I got to remember, they'll keep it in their books, they'll do it, because these folks like to try to find something, think they got something. I know you ain't got nothing. I know it's in your mind, you're going to keep running with stuff anyway. A lot of stuff just don't make sense. Yeah. It don't. A lot of stuff just don't make sense. See, what is that? Yerim Yahoo? Why am I thinking 28 to 1? No. It is 14, 28. No. No. Yerim Yahoo? Why? Yerim Yahoo? What is 28 and 1? Why am I with that? Someone want that anyway, probably on down. Probably 27. 2 feet, 2 baskets of feet. What is it, 20 what? All wrong. How many 20? Give me that 28 and 7. Because I called that over there. I said 20 and 1. See what 7 say. 24? 24 and 1. Give me 28 and 7 first. Here come to 24 and 1. 23. Have a drink. Let me tell one. Let's see what happens. This is 28 and 7. Yerim Yahoo, chapter 28, verse 7. Listen to the book.
Nevertheless, hear thou now this debar that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the arm, the Nabiim that have been before me, and before thee of old, Nabah, both against many countries, and against great Malkuth, of war, and of Rasha, and of pestilence. the Nabi, which Naba of Shalom, when the debar of the Nabi shall come to pass, then shall the Nabi be known that Yahuwah hath Aman sent him.
See, that's how we know that he has sent him. That's how we knew. A lot of stuff, these people come along now trying to pronounce all this good stuff going to happen. All these things going to happen for us. They just start looking at patterns on a lot of things for us. I think that always came up, it was against it because we were such a contrary people. And just being honest. The only way it came against them because these people, if you're not foreign, it doesn't make sense that things are going to work out for you. It doesn't make sense to sit around and tell a bunch of lying, contrary people that things are going to work out for them. It's not going to work out for you. It's going to be destruction. It's going to be utter destruction. It's going to be pestilence. It's going to be everything known. It's going to come down on you for your disobedience. Y'all got it? That's why we try to look at consistency with a lot of these things. A lot of these people come along there, they won't tell these people the truth. You tell these people the truth, they'll start thinning out on you. When you speak to these people and tell these people things they want to hear, just like I say, they have itching ear, they'll turn away the ear from the truth. And these people be turned to favor. They want people to tell them good things. They want people to tell stuff that make them feel good, but I ain't going to tell it to them. Isn't that right? Pick me up at Yeshayahu chapter 30 at verse 8. Yeshayahu. Now come in and get 24 and 1. Yeshayahu. Thirty and verse 8. Isaiah, they'll call it chapter 30, verse 8. Listen to the book.
Now go.
Do what?
Write it before them in a table.
And note it where?
Note it in a book.
For what?
That it may be for the time to come.
How long?
Forever and ever.
What happened?
That this is a rebellious people.
What kind of children?
Lying beneath.
Yeah.
Beneath that will not hear the law of Yahuwah.
Which do what?
Which say to the seers, see not.
Yeah.
And to the Nabi'im, Naba not unto us right things.
Do what?
Speak unto us smooth things.
What else?
Naba deceits.
What happened?
Get you out of the way.
Yeah.
Turn aside out of the path.
Do what?
Cause the Kadash one of Yasharal to cease from before us.
Yeah.
Wherefore thus saith the Kadash one of Yasharal, because you despise this debar,
Yeah.
and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall,
Yeah.
swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Yeah.
And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces.
Yeah.
He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a sherd to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal of the pit. For thus saith Yahuwah Alahym, the Kadash one of Yasharal, in returning and rest shall ye be saved.
Yeah.
In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength.
See that? It'll be our Savior. He said, where we going to get peace? You got to return to him. All this stuff people try to tell us that things going to happen good for us going wrong, it's not going to work that way. That's what people want to hear, but we're not going to tell it to them. Give me 24 and 1 of the book of Yeshayahu. He told they were rebellious people, lying children. That's the same thing that Yeshayahu tried to tell us about. He said everyone that came before him, that's all they were doing was speaking against. Everyone that came, they were speaking against great kingdoms and that great empire. Isn't that right? That was all they were doing. He said nobody came speaking. Anybody came and they spake something that was supposed to be in Ta'ud, we had to wait to see that come to pass. Isn't that right? This is 24 and 1 of Yeshayahu. Listen to the book.
Yahuwah shewed me, and behold.
See the other one, see that 31 and 1 of the book of Yeshayahu. Listen.
2 baskets of figs were set before the temple of Yahuwah. After that, Nebuchadrezzar, Malach of Babylon, had carried away captive Jeconiah, the ben of Jehoiakim, Malach of Yehuda, and the Sharim of Yehuda, with the carpenters and smiths from Jerusalem, and had brought them to Babylon. 1 basket had very taub figs, even like the figs that are first ripe.
Yeah.
And the other basket had very naughty figs, which could not be eaten, they were so bad.
What happened?
Then said Yahuwah unto me, What seest thou, Yahu? And I said, Figs, the taub figs, very taub, and the evil, very evil, that cannot be eaten, they are so rasha.
Yeah.
Again, the debar of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, Thus saith Yahuwah, the Alahym of Yasharal, like these taub figs, so will I acknowledge them that are carried away captive of Yehuda, whom I have sent out of this Malchum, into the Beth of the Chaldeans for their Taub.
For the good? What
Yes,
happened?
sir. For I will set mine eyes upon them for Taub, and I will bring them again to this Beth, and I will build them and not pull them down, and I will plant them and not pluck them up.
What happened?
And I will give them an lob to know me, that I am Yahuwah.
What happened?
And they shall be my arm, and I will be their Alahym, for they shall return unto me with their whole lob. And as the Rasha figs, which cannot be eaten, they are so Rasha, surely, thus saith Yahuwah, so will I give Zedekiah the Malach of Yehudah and his Sharim, and the residue of Jerusalem that remain in this Beth, and them that dwell in the Beth of Mizraim, and I will deliver them to be removed into all Malkuth of the Arats for their hurt, to be a reproach and a mashali, a taunt and a curse in all the Malkum whither I shall drive them. And I will send the sword, the famine, and the pestilence among them, till they be consumed from off the Beth that I gave unto them and to their Abba.
That's good. That's good. Let's see that Yeshayahu 31:1. Isaiah 31:1. Listen to the book.
Woe to them that go down to Mizraim for help,
And do what?
and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many,
What happened?
and in horsemen, because they are very strong.
What happened?
But they look not unto the Kadash one of Yasharal,
What happened?
neither seek Yahuwah.
What happened?
Yet he also is wise, and will bring Rasha, and will not call back his Dabarim.
Y'all hear that? He's not going to call back what he said going to happen. When he send it out, it ain't going to come back to him void. What happened?
But will arise against the house of evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Yeah.
Now the Mitzrayim are Anashim, and not Alahym.
You say they who now?
Anashim, and not Alahym.
They not us. What about their horses?
And their horses flesh,
And
not Ruach.
so what happened?
When Yahuwah shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
That's what I'm talking about. No, that was a call to let her know you don't want to be with them. You don't want to be with them. See, we done looked at something like this to have to tell us something like this is something we had to call to remembrance. At the book of Alahym, Exodus chapter 14, verse 11. Alahym, chapter 14, verse 11. Y'all all right? You don't need to drag it on Alahym. He been good to us. I'm just being honest. People trying to search out and find. I tell you what's right, you can't hide it. You can't hide what's right. Listen to the book.
And they said unto Mushah, because there were no Kubar in Mitzrayim, hast thou taken us away to Mut in Bamadbar? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us to carry us forth out of Mizraim? Is not this the debar that we did tell thee?
Saying what?
Let us alone,
Why?
that we may serve the Mizraim.
See that we may serve the Mizraim. What happened?
For it had been better for us
To do what?
serve the Mizraim,
Than to do what?
Mut in Bamadbar.
That's what a lot of y'all here do. Y'all will stay with the devil too, keep doing their work too. You think they're better. That's what they thought. They said, well, better for them had they just stayed there than to die out here in the Bamadbar in the wilderness. That's all they kept looking, how much better it was with them than it was out here what they were going through. You know what Shaul said? He said, I suppose that the suffering of this present world is not to be compared with the glory to be revealed. And now he realized there's nowhere in the world I want to go back and suffer, go back and live the life I lived out there before. I just been with y'all. If you really got you a real mind to be saved, a lot of stuff you ain't got no mind not to go back and get. I ain't gonna go get in it. Whole lot of stuff done crossed my mind. I ain't gonna say nothing that ran through my mind. But my heart ain't went from me. My heart ain't left me. No. My heart ain't left me to leave him. I'm just like the book said, my heart with the governors of Yehudah. And they're right. I'm just being honest. That was my heart. They were the governors of Yehuda. I'm not trying to go be with them people, man. I already know what's going to happen out there with these people. Everything these people got coming down. They're not going to tell y'all the truth. They're not going to tell, listen, this is coming in a route. Listen, the worldwide economy, it's on a mess. It's worldwide. It ain't just it's global. They got global stocks falling. These people in bad shape. Y'all think this man going to tell y'all the truth? Y'all know what? Y'all raw. I done told y'all about it for the news then. Y'all ain't going to listen. I've been told. I said, listen, man, I'm out here. I'm in the grind. I'm in the trenches. I know when people got money. These people ain't got no money. Don't let these people fool y'all. These people ain't got no money. These people just lying to y'all. They need y'all to buy for the holiday. They need y'all to feel better about yourself. They're going to come up with these little fake little stuff coming up and all this. This junk a mess. They're going to try to blame it on housing rate going up. That ain't stopping people from buying. People weren't buying houses now anyway. That's a slowdown. Don't let these people fool y'all. Listen, man, that's a slowdown. Don't trust these people. These people lying. All they doing is just trying to invent. They trying to invent stuff to make you think stuff working. So you got to play the game. You get in, you get yours, you get out. That's how the rich cracker did. Just like they did on Bitcoin. They ran in there, got there, and got out and took out. I catch me somebody walking around here with a bunch of money from Bitcoin, I'm going to bust your head open. I'm going to bust that head, boy. You're going to be in trouble. That's my money. I'm going to get mine. One way or another, I'm going to get mine. Let me see a nigga, man, I came with Bitcoin. You good. Your head finna get busted. I'm going to tear that nigga head to the white meat. You know, I'm going to hit that nigga so hard in the head, his shoes going to lose. Trying to tell y'all, man, don't play around these folks. I said, went with my instinct. These folks, the devil, they lie to us and they trick us every time. You can't believe nothing these people tell you. I told you, anything we got to do, we're going to create it ourselves. Create it, take from it, and get out of it. Let these crackers get it. That's how they do. Every time they leave a nigga with something, it's nothing. They get your stuff, they'll fake and forge and make it like it blowing up and make it look bigger than what it is. White people throw money behind something to make it look good for them. Soon as the nigga get it, they'll get everybody to run from it and stop buying it and leave you broke. Then they'll come back and get it from you for pennies on the dollar. That's all they do. Just like they got to play. They got to make it crash. Just so they can come and get everything at low pennies on the dollar and come back and blow it back up again. You ain't going to never win with these people. Listen, they got so many scams going. You just got to catch yours, get yours. You got to get out before you get caught. That's all I learned with. That's all it is. You ain't going to never catch them on everything. They too slick. White folk too slick. They're too crooked. You ain't going to be able to keep up with them. There's no way to keep up with them. I'm telling y'all now. I tell you what, keep doing what you're doing. Keep working. You'll find out. Your job come out there, your behind be sitting outside. Your last check don't care. You'll find out. These people don't have no money. These people don't have no money. First time I ever said that. Y'all keep watching, see for yourself what happened. These people ain't got no money out here. These people just making money to pay bills. These jobs borrowing money to pay money. These people factoring bills to get money. These people ain't got. These people getting loans. These people not buying. It's just not happening. How many new cars y'all seeing out here around tags? How many y'all seen some new car around there with tags on them? How many you seen? You seen one? You seen one today? Got two of them. How many y'all seen some new car around with new car tags on them? Why you ain't seeing them? These people ain't got no money. People ain't got no money. Yeah, always in the comments, somebody gonna be making money. It's just till the whole thing start flat, till the whole thing trickle down, and it get down and everybody ain't got nothing. They gotta try to create something and try to forge it on something. They gonna forge it on the caravan. That's why they start showing y'all this makeshift stuff. These people need caravan. These folks been doing this stuff. This ain't nothing new. They gotta blame it on somebody. They tell y'all the terrorists coming into these people. They gonna blame the economy on these people. They gonna blame it on something else. Only thing I heard in this economy is white people got it. That's the only problem. All these people crook. That's the only thing wrong with this economy. White people got it. Nobody done told more lies, broke more deal than white people. They worry about one man got killed over in Saudi Arabia kill people every day. Listen, these bastards can average 14 killings a month. We're talking about chopping off heads of people for whatever reason that they deem necessary. Their constitution is the Quran. These people do what they want to do. They worry about one man. Tell them to try to talk about all these black people getting killed over him. Why ain't no world court over him for how many of us got shot? You think I care about that man? That just been over. I could care less. If it wasn't for them words I just gave a break to. But y'all heard what I thought about that man and their kids. I could care less. I'm just better. Don't let these people make no fool out here try to make it look like Saudi Arabia ain't no better, no worse than the people they do business with. Saudi Arabia and America, the same rotten devil. Only reason Trump not trying to split it now because other people putting their coattail. People been after Saudi Arabia, Canada. Everybody been trying to get them on world court for the crimes they've been committing. Most y'all don't know nothing. I've been telling y'all, watch your news. You know why y'all don't watch news? Because you don't do business. You play on the job, you think it's not important. When you do business, you need to know what these crackers doing out here. Because you know when you need to get in, when you need to get out, you know you need to take another direction. You playing around these little dumb shows, we record my wife, well, all that stupid, what the hell, nice. Is that some stuff still on? Power. I know ain't no power on that little Curdy Blow. What that boy name? Same people. Curdy Blow, that Curdy Blow little son. I don't pay that man no attention, man. A lot of these people just a waste of time, man. I don't watch these people. I don't watch this show. They're just horrible. They're just horrible people. Just a horrible spokesman for people. I watch that man get on a white folks show, put on a suit and tie, ain't you one of them words. Nigga just as smart and just so trying to push a move out. You know, the time they got on a do-rag with a hat turned on it, ready to shoot and call somebody. I don't believe none of that stuff. Another show full of Is he out? Where he from? California? He from New York or California? New York. They're taking California. We're getting to California. It don't make no difference. All of them there acting. Well, best mascara wearers I ever seen in my life. Never seen no nigga put on more powder puff than these guys do. Just a disgrace and a shame. I hear making thugs out of our kids. I'm sick of that. Quit making thugs out of our people. They always making fools out of these young people that try to follow them and try to rap like them and think they're going to be murdered. Nigga come out with a bulletproof vest. Everybody finna shoot these niggas with what, a Twinkie? Man, please. I'm trying to do niggas hugging each other. I'm not trying to shoot these folks. All these rappers, but that stuff don't even make no sense. It's just, man, nobody shooting these niggas about no homemade lyrics. What they trying? Who trying to kill all these niggas? For what? These niggas ain't even gangsters. Why ain't nobody trying to kill Anita Baker? Whitney Houston. Whitney done smoke crack, got 7, 9, 15 Emmys, and a Grammy ain't never got shot at. Who trying to shoot these niggas ain't even made $100,000? Man, just stop it. Just stop. Whole thing just TV. I don't believe none of it. Tupac, come on out. Whole thing in there but a joke. Who trying to kill? Nigga ain't got $1 million. Who trying to kill these niggas and they broke? You broke. 50 Cent got them things. He got $350 million from vitamin water. They think 50 Cent invented vitamin water. Go ahead and raise your hand. They don't know no better. Man, please. You got more money than 50 Cent. 50 Cent went to court. They went through all his books and showed. The man couldn't even pay off a lawsuit to have him $4 million. They don't know he went to Africa and told you he got money. You think he went to court and lied and told them folks he couldn't pay a $4 million bill because he didn't have it. He was broke and he wasn't making no money. Went to Africa, bought a big old giant house and videoed himself for that. This wall and back in America. It's called perjury. They call you go to prison for that. And you lose your stuff when they get it. Back over here and shooting power. Because he's an actor. These folks don't believe anything. I don't believe nothing. Don't call me, I'm going to slap you in your mouth and tell what kind of money. Them boys ain't got no money. Them guys done told you they can't make $1 million bail. How you done say here you been top of the chart, all these books, all these albums sell, 10 million albums sell, you ain't got $1 million? If I sell 10 million anything, I guarantee them have more than $1 million. I guarantee them have more than $1 million. These guys, listen, these people joke. These guys don't make no money. I just tell about another guy. These guys broke out. They ain't got nothing. I get y'all together with a hustle, you can make more money than them guys. You ain't got to get here and tell no lie, wasn't no bulletproof here. I try to shoot these niggas. Them niggas, if you gave them dope, they couldn't sell it. If you put them on the corner and line the junkies up with the money, they couldn't make no money with it. That's a joke. These guys are joke. Floyd Mayweather had to tell them better. He said, all these guys rap about the life I'm living. He said, listen, these guys all rap about a lifestyle. He said, I'm living it. Floyd Box make $100 million, $190 million. He said, these guys ain't done nothing. He keep telling them, but they don't listen to nobody. Floyd tried to tell them, he said, these guys rapping about my life. He told him, Floyd can't read. Floyd said, read this check. This ain't all that. He tried to get Floyd to read one page of Harry Potter. Floyd said, read this check. That man, I don't have to read. I knock niggas out, they pay me. Floyd tell these people, a nigga can't even read, tell them, I don't work for nobody. Why don't the UFC fighter call Florida? I said, you need to talk to UFC. I don't need to talk to nobody. Bro, I'm my own boss. And these niggas worry about reading. Can you read poverty? These niggas struggling. They worry about reading. They so proud. They say, what does a grown man read Harry Potter for? You sick, nigga. You're supposed to be a gangster. What does a gangster read Harry Potter for? Niggas around now crying at the end of the book. Crazy, man. That's a disgrace and a shame. That's just sad. Then we finna read now. Let me see what happened. Let's see something right there. Ooh, Alahym move 14. What we left off? 14, 15? What we left off? Now I told him to get me Yeshayahu 31. Did we already read that 31 and 1? We already read that. Yeshayahu, all right. Ooh, Alahym move 14. What we
Verse
left off?
13.
15? 13? Let's see what happened. Listen.
And Mushah said unto the arm, Yara, ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of Yahuwah, which he will shew to you today, for the Mizraim whom ye have seen today.
For the who now?
For the Mizraim whom ye have seen today.
The who?
Mizraim whom ye have seen today.
What's going to happen?
Ye shall see them again no more forever.
At 31 and 4, please, Brandon. Yeshayahu. 31 and 4. Listen to the book.
For thus hath Yahuwah spoken unto me.
Other one, you picked me up at the book of Alahym, chapter 7 and verse 1. You had Yeshayahu 31 and 4, right?
And you want verse 3?
Verse 3, hold that. And he got me Alahym 7 and 1. Listen to the book.
And now the Mizraim are Anashim and not Alahym.
What are they again?
Anashim and not Alahym.
What happened?
And their horse is flesh and not Ruach.
What happened?
When Yahuwah shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together.
That's good. At 7 and 1, Alahym, chapter 7, verse 1. Other one, you give me your Ukanah, chapter 10, at verse 30. John, they'll call it. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah said unto Mushah, See, I have made thee a Alahym to Pharaoh.
You say he made him a man?
A Alahym to Pharaoh.
What happened?
And Aharon, thy Ak, shall be thy Nabi.
What you want me to do?
Thou shalt speak all that I amar thee, and Aharon, thy Ak, shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the Beni of Yasharal out of his Beth.
They're bad when you disobey Alahym. Not going to be good for you. You notice he told them that the Mizraim are Ish, Anashim, and they're not Alahym. You know who he wanted to told that? Us. He told Mushah to look. He said, I done made you Alahym. Now I want you to go and speak to him. So that puts you in a greater position than your foes. So a lot of times how these people have dominated us is simply because we hadn't known our position. That don't mean a whole lot to y'all, does it? The mere fact that he'd have told Mushah had to look at that and say, wow, that threw me. Because I'm almost certain that you told me that I was Alahym, that you did make me Alahym. And now you told me I wasn't. It makes sense you'll tell me that Pharaoh is not, that this man is only flesh. He's not Alahym. His horses are flesh, and they're not Ruach. See, when Yahuwah stretched forth his hand, everybody with the Mizraim and the Mizraim help, they're going to take you down. That's what he was trying to get them to realize when he tried to tell them, you won't see these people again no more. They learned that right down. All the Mizraim drowned in the Red Sea. So when they'd heard Yeshayahu tell them this about what was going to happen, those that's helping them and those that help them, all of them going to fail together. So would it make sense for me to run back to this white man and ask him for my help, ask him for help? I see this man coming down. You can, listen, y'all can take how y'all want to. Listen, y'all just give it a little time. Y'all going to see a lot of people got to come this way. These people are coming down. Listen, their whole infrastructure is coming apart. Listen, they showing y'all clearly, the FBI, the CIA, the Secret Service, buying whores and prostitutes, drunk drug addicts. They exposing themselves. FBI known liar. They investigate everybody. Your president ain't nothing but a whole money liar. Your senator, people had to resign from Congress City because they sitting here groping holes and all that food. All they doing is getting exposed. That's all they getting exposed for lie. They coming at each other, going back and forth, calling each other just flat. Like his own man Mnuchin just got through saying the other day, he brought him in. His other press secretary, before he got this Huckleberry, Huckleberry. Same people, Huckleberry. Yeah. Big, man, nobody wear no pearls no more. Big giant drag queen on with pearls. I don't even respect her prayer conference, man. I was like, I can't watch that big drag queen sitting around there with them. I know that's a man. Ain't no woman wear no tacky pearls like that. I don't want to wear something like that. It was a dagger. Them dagger pearls. I know a dagger when I see one. Y'all all right? That man, these people coming down. His own man, Mnuchin, he just came out of the news. They know what he say? He said, politicians just lie. He said, you know they lie, their mouth moving. He said, the president just need to just stop lying. This his man just came. He called him a liar. Everybody, why y'all think that woman resigned in front of you and Nikki Haley? All these people know, man, listen, all that stuff falling down, them people trying to get out of it before it hit the bottom. They don't have the, listen, they lying to y'all. He doesn't have a relationship with England. He does not have a relationship with France. He does not have a relationship with Germany. He lied about everybody. He got these great relationships. He's lying. Nobody has no great relationship with it. Everybody hates y'all. They hate them. And rightfully so. White people, it's been your day. It's their day for folks to hate them. And I'll be the last person to go and speak good of you. Isn't that right? You earn that hate from the rest of the world. People sick of them. Everybody's sick of them now. Everybody got sick of the white man, realize all the problem and conflicts everybody got come from white people. A lot of these countries, people fighting each other that look like each other. It don't make sense. And a white man run in and break them up. Now you ask yourself, what we fighting for, a white face showed up. A lot of people respect their boundaries and territory. A lot of fighting stuff we got, we would never have that stuff if it weren't for white people. White people and their projects. White people and their invention. White people and their medication. Why y'all think we hate each other and we fight each other so much? Why y'all think there's so much chaos in our homes and our families? Because we let white people in. White people got in. White people put their facts in there, which are absolute lie. It destroyed our homes. It's bad, man. The respect we ought to have for one another. They got us so mean and hateful toward one another. They knew. They broke up the fiber of the American family, our families. Y'all hear, I'm being honest. They done broke up the fiber of our families. Now the man is sitting around compromising, trying to get his wife to feel better about herself and trying to let her have a voice and a say so. You can't do that. You got to be a man. I ain't saying that a woman can't say that, but you got to understand, a man got to have the final say. How I was in my house here in Gray, that was the final say. Want to know what she said? That's how we going to do it. And how it ran better like that. That's just been honest. You get a lot of these folks in there with a lot of stuff. Now, my dad did a lot of stupid stuff. My mom should have left. A lot of stuff that lasted even longer to get other people stayed out of it. Same folks that encouraged my mom back then to leave my dad, well, the same folks ain't had nobody. Nobody trying to encourage her to leave that's had their husband. Them folks that get in your marriage, call problem, be people ain't got deals. That don't make no sense. Nobody ain't got time to be like, because they going to ask her, so what you doing? Somebody ain't got nobody. Girl, I've been seeing that. The Lord showed, you ain't never met it before. It don't matter. Lord showed me people I don't even know. We need to go get checked. I'm telling you, a lot of folks get in your bed and mess your home up. Go and see if they got somebody. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, please. I was just singing these words until I leave my wife. Elbow you in your forehead. So I ain't going with you, nigga. Ain't that right? Everybody got nobody, them folks gonna tell you, man, listen, you need to look at what you're doing. You gotta look at this, you gotta consider this now. You got a lot of stuff on the table, you gotta look at. A lot of these folks get in and mess up these women. It be the other women ain't got nothing going on. That's just being honest. Tell you what, for white women, silly women. Laying with sin. Lay away with diver love. I'm just, man, you can't let everybody know. Y'all all right? Can't hear everybody cackle up in your house. Gotta close the door, keep it locked. So you come, you sound, come on, get your stuff, let's go. Go lay your eggs somewhere else. You can't lay around him. And all right, lay them little larvae eggs in there. That thing, know everybody sitting there itching and scratching. Can't have everything around your house. Y'all all right? All right, just trying to tell the truth now. That would have messed our home, but white folk done embed that stuff, and the other women go in and you call chaos and you make a lot of mess out of the women instead of tell these women the truth. You need to go back home. My granddad was like that. He never did play. My mama, they sisters, they leave their husband, they go, you know, my granddad tell them, You need to go back to your house. My mama that shit tell you. My granddad tell me flat. He said, I ain't married, I ain't break up. He said, you need to go back home to your husband. He was just flat. That was his daughter. He tell him flat. You need to go back home to your husband. My granddad never did get none of they bit. Never did one time. What your dad done? Kept his mouth shut, never got in it. That's what they made. He like, that's your marriage. Y'all got him? He said, I ain't push it together. I ain't break up. You need to go back home to your husband. End of story. They go, come on back and you come here anytime. Because he hitting it. He hitting it. He don't want to lose it. Shut your mouth, nigga. I be like that too. I don't have my dad on my business either. I close his mouth for him. Let me her dad. Don't play no stuff like that. My wife don't play that stuff. I don't play that. Man, you come out, I'll give you a jaw operation. That mouth, I don't have nobody. I don't have all that visitation and that. Be my hit her mom in the mouth too. They ain't put this on Facebook for as I'm concerned. Tell you, but keep your mouth out my head around. You know, you must shut your mouth. I hit your mom in the mouth too. I hit your dead grandmama in the mouth. I ain't no respect the person. I know these folks that get it. Shut your mouth now. Ain't that right? Get your jaw sewed up. Ain't that right? Folks will mess up stuff in that, man. Keep your mouth shut. Because they don't know how to be neutral with stuff. They can just don't take your child like that. Do for what's right. I tell you, if Brittany come tell me something, I ain't go over that stage. I'm going to go for what's right. That's just flat. I'm going to go for what right is right. I ain't never get caught with nobody wrong. I'm going to go for what's right. Y'all all right? That is, a lot of folks ain't like that. A lot of folks, they get their fitting on their sleeves. They go with what they like. They don't go for what's right. Y'all hear me? Go for what's right. And then you get some folks, they'll pull and they'll do like that. Make sure, but that's my child. Make sure you're right. Be fair with everybody. Y'all all right? Yeah, we jumped off and left. I guarantee it's still right. Isn't that right? Let's finish up right here at 14:13. 14:13, 14:14. Say the same word. Folks need to hear that. Isn't that right? You know what I mean? Folks would keep their mouth shut. I keep a lot of this stuff structured. Folks get around there ain't got nowhere to go. You got to come back home. You got in the cold, your nose started running. No, you can't boo-boo out in that wind hitting you behind the cold. How many of y'all done had to mess out in the cold before? It ain't fun. It's not fun, but wind whipping. I done been in some peculiar places. Look at Rudy. Rudy, I had to do it today. Rudy, you shouldn't have used that at a gas station. I've been in some peculiar place. It's cold out there, man. Ain't that right? You start cutting folks out, they ain't got nowhere to run. That's just like us. We start running other people guard and start looking at people guard. Everybody come back where they got to come back to. So that's what they do. They set all these other guards up to try to occupy your time or preoccupy your mind to keep you from serving the true Alahym. But I'm already on hip to that trick. Y'all all right? All right. Let's see what happened with that 14 and 13. That we left off at? Alahym 14:13. Listen to the book.
And Mushah said unto the arm,
what did he say?
Fear ye not.
Why?
Stand still.
And do what?
See the salvation of Yahuwah.
Why?
Which he will shew to you today. For the Mizraim whom ye have seen today,
what happened?
Ye shall see them again no more forever.
Get what? If he told them to be still, stand still, what you think that means? They were standing still. They were moved. That's what happened right now. A lot of y'all will be moved. You can't say let anybody make no fool out of you. Or the book said you can't be moved away from the hope of the debauch. Y'all hear me? Y'all got to continue in faith, rooted and grounded and settled. I know a lot of folks get moved. Stand still and you'll see. He said, them folks that you see here, y'all looking at, y'all ain't going to see these people much longer. I love it. Every time I look at the news, I see these white folks stuff falling down. I love it. To their face, I love it. Sooner we get rid of the fear we got of white people and what white people can do to us and get back to who we supposed to be in our proper place, the world will be a better place. Reason why that whole thing unraveling, because we look to them. White folk be fine. They were smart. They would have been got rid of us. Ain't no good can come out of keeping us. Y'all didn't know that. I wouldn't do it. If I would get Alahym, I wouldn't take y'all. Ain't no good gonna come from it. Listen, you don't want nothing he done chose and try to take it for your own. You don't want to do it. It's gonna be a mess. People bet Alahym chapter 4. Give me about verse 17. First Samuel they'll call it. Hold on before you give me that. Give me your Ukanah 10 and 30. Alahym. I tell you about me. I just got to the point I don't give a flying flip no more. I don't even none of these folk lie. I know I got something here they envy these people lie. I have before in my past. I was guilty of envying these people lie. And you start realizing a lot of times people got stuff, you don't know why they got it. I know some people got a lot of stuff, then you start sitting around, you find out how they got it. You say, oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, ain't nothing to you. I thought you was a hustler. Everybody not know hustler. I'm a hustler. Oh yeah, I'm a grinder. I make it happen. If they can't happen, I'll take it. One way or the other, I take it. I got to make it happen, though. One way or the other, I got to make it happen. It's all about what you want to do. Y'all got it. I ain't got to scam nobody and flim-flam nobody, though. I show their face. Anybody don't like me, they just don't like me. You ain't going to see nobody going to sit around and say I scammed them, though. I'm a hustler. I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to sit around and do no scamming nobody. You keep that for somebody else. That's for people that don't know how to hustle. When you got to hustle, you realize a lot of stuff. I used to sell fake dope years ago. If you out there watching you boss on, shame on you. You should have been out there trying to deal anyway, ain't that right? That's what you get for out there dealing. Ain't that right? I was trying to help you. That's what I did when I couldn't hustle. I just sell them some fake dope. You get you another hustle, you can do something else. Oh, yeah, I burn them niggas real good, too. It was better than them than me. Y'all all right? That's what you did. You had to burn them. Yeah. Can't get it. Wasn't doing nothing like that. I hit a nigga too. I hit a lick too. Whatever I had to do to make it. But now I know how to hustle. Listen to the book. Well, hustling get dried up now and I can't do nothing. I always remember. Isn't that right? So if somebody riding up taking something from you and they tell you, shalom. Don't ask no question. Isn't that right? Shalom, Aki, Aku. Isn't that right? Anakim. Isn't that right, brethren? Isn't that right? All right. Shalom, aim. And they ain't got no gun pointed at you. Don't ask no questions, just move. Y'all all right? Listen to the boy, y'all crazy. Now we ain't gonna do that to no mothers. Not ours anyway. Listen.
I and my Abba are one.
What happened?
Then the Yahudim took up stones again to stone him.
What did he say again at 30? At 10 and 30?
I and my Abba are one.
What happened?
Then the Yahudim took up stones again to stone him.
What happened?
Yahusha answered them, many ta'ud works have I shewed you from my Abba.
What happened?
For which of those works do ye stone me?
What did he say?
The Yahudim answered him, saying, for a ta'ud work,
what they do?
We stone thee not.
But because what now?
Blasphemy.
Do y'all hear what that is? Because of what?
Blasphemy.
Because of what?
For blasphemy.
Like what?
And because that thou, being a ish, makest thyself Alahym.
So what happened?
Yahusha answered them, is it not written in your law?
What did you do?
I said, ye are Alahym.
He told the Egyptian that. He wouldn't tell us that. To the Egyptian, they men. They not Alahym. Their horse is flesh. They're not Ruach. So you run these people for help, and everybody that go to these people for help, and you help these people, he said, all y'all going to fail together. That's all we knew about it. To tell them that in Yeshayahu don't make no sense. They didn't seen it before. That's why we went here to look at this. That's why we went here to look at this. Because to tell me this in the book of Yeshayahu 31 and 4, you know what I'm saying, by them being men and not Alahym and who helped them and those that's helping them, all of them going to fail together. I got to be able to recall that. I got to be able to recall it. Don't make sense. Otherwise, I'm going to try it and see. I don't believe everything. Not till I see it. Some things I got to see it. But based off of what I've already found, like they would have known, this is not going to be a good idea to go back there. Isn't that right? Already you'll tell them about that, about the Mizraim and what they were, because they were minded to go back. Why do you think he had a conversation with them about the Mizraim? Because they weren't thinking about doing that no more. We always look how we can go back to our past. You know what our people already had minded to do? Going back. Oh, Come on, folks. That's just the likely thing to do. When something don't work out, when something don't click the way, or something don't happen the way we think it's supposed to happen, or we don't feel a certain way, the natural thing to do is go back. That's your way of striking out. You can just go back. You can just go back one time, or you can go back. You go back, you don't make it back. If you'd have went back right then, when he told them to stand still, you would have made it back. Everybody that came in behind them, they drowned in the Red Sea. He told them, everybody that helped them, everybody that with them, he said, all of them going to fail together. They all going to drown together. He said, you don't want to be caught with them people. It looked like they were, at one time, they was a supreme ruler. But he came back to let us know, these people, men, they not Alahym. We hear them horses run with the power, with the noise that come. He said, man, that's flesh, man. That's not Ruach. Don't let that stuff come in. Man, you start hearing horsemen. Say that the 20th chapter of the book of Alahym. Come to my mind. Y'all done got old now. Alahym 20. See that 20 and 6. They call it Psalms. Other one, see if that's I told him to get me Aleph Shemawal, 1 Samuel 4, and about 17. Listen to the book.
Now know I that Yahuwah saveth his anointed.
Y'all hear he say that? He said, now I know that Yahuwah saveth his anointed. What happened?
He will hear him from his Kudash Shamayim.
See that? He'll hear him from his Kodash Shamayim. Y'all hear that? Listen.
With the saving strength of his right hand.
What happened?
Some trust in chariots.
What you say everybody does what, Brandon?
Some trust in chariots.
And what happened?
And some in horses.
See, they had to keep bringing it back. Because they came in chariots and horses against us. He said some trust them. And some in horses. But what happened, Brandon?
But we will remember the name of Yahuwah our Alahym.
See, that's the difference. See, we remember who you're supposed to trust in. A lot of people, they're trusting these iron chariots these people got today. That's all these people got, these chariots. That's all they are. These cars, they number chariots. These Jeeps and these they number chariots. That's all these folks. Them things are just chariots. And they run on horsepower. He told you some trust in horse and some in chariot. But you know what we're going to do? We remember the name of Alahym. What happened, Brandon?
They are brought down and fallen.
I couldn't imagine when that happened. I couldn't imagine where it could have happened at. Because y'all imagine where they've been brought down at before. I had to think. I probably got to pray about that one. See that? What happened, Brandon?
But we are risen.
Yeah.
And stand upright.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Isn't that right? These folk coming down. Don't worry about these people. They're coming down in due time. Y'all hear me? That's all we got to do, remember the name of Alahym. Y'all got it. We remember his name. We remember all the attributes that go with his name. Y'all all right? Hey, it's just not just remember the name. What is he known for? At the 15th chapter of the book of Alahym, 15 and 1. Exodus. Y'all just don't know. They defense it down. They defense it down. These people just playing with y'all. These people can't do everything they say they can do. They sinners getting beat up at home. Ryan Paul got beat up in front yard. You're not going to beat me up my front yard no lawnmower. I'll cut you up. They come and find you, man. You been a little bit of piece all across my yard. That's fertilizer. Hey, man, where that man at? I said, well, no man him. You know, isn't that right? You just see a little finger over here, an eye over here, a little piece of hair over there. All that stuff be scattered in the front yard. Ain't that right? You'll think I just came. You thought I was the man from Yehuda, Bethlehem, Yehuda. Just throwing pieces of joker everywhere. That's crazy. Nobody coming. Not at my house. You're not coming. Not in real life. I seen stuff like that on TV, but I wouldn't believe people actually do it. You're not gonna come to nobody's house and do that, would you? You don't come to somebody's house and he call the police? Oh no, we don't ever do that. There's some more people need to come before the police come. Y'all all right? That's serious. In this world, people come beat you up. You're a sinner. You ain't got no gun. That's crazy. That's crazy. These folks sending stuff. Listen, these people are living like regular citizens. Listen, these folks, these folks getting bomb threats in the mail. These folks getting suspicious powder in the mail. Well, they been getting that cocaine. I know what that is. Ain't no suspicious powder. Nigga, dealer just didn't know what he was doing that time when he mailed it on. Get caught. You be like, man, where that come from? I ain't never done that before. Isn't that right? Hold on, let me sniff it. They know what it is. This stuff coming down on these people. I'm telling y'all to see. Get some time. Y'all will come back there. Y'all going to say, Raha called it. I'm telling you, listen, Mr. Yahuwah unraveling these people for y'all. These people are unraveling. Y'all have said they don't want, listen, they don't want y'all to know. White people are afraid right now. White people in position are afraid. These are white people. Them 6 bombs, nigga ain't attached to them bombs. Them white folk. White folks sending bomb to white people. Ain't that right? How many of y'all know I sent a bomb in the mail? I'm going to get you out of here right quick. That thing swing around the city. You got to come get me, mess up my probation. You know, you got to get up out of here. I'll call you later, though. Y'all all right? All right, I'm just telling you. White people, I'm telling you. Y'all to see. Just get a little time. Y'all to see. They talking about Al-Qaeda. I'm talking before. The first terrorist had the whole sheet on that around the head. Well, you ever heard boom, boom, white folk were blowing up. White folk were blowing up churches. They ain't going to talk about that, is it? What about them churches they were blowing up? What about cars they were blowing up, a civil rights leader? Before we knew anything about Al-Qaeda or ISIS. Before El-Shabaab ever been invented, came out, white folk were blowing up stuff right here and burning stuff up. Now all of a sudden they act like terrorists. Why they wouldn't call them people terrorists when they were doing it? Your own attorney general, Judge Sessions, done told you clearly when they asked him about those white groups being terrorists. He said he couldn't answer that. You couldn't answer the skinhead and the Ku Klux Klan being terrorists. You can't answer that. He answered about Black Lives Matter. Any black organization you got, he can answer. They asked him about white organization, and he couldn't answer. He could not defend to tell y'all that the Klan and the rest of these people are terrorists. Especially when he's a member. Especially when he's a member. That's terrible, man. Our people terrible. You know what pissed me off with our people? The fact that we sit around and let white people try us. White people have never been honest and they've never been fair with us. I don't know how we got ourselves in a predicament that we let white people sit down and make decisions about our fate. Go and see if they're white people. Let me go pick 12 y'all and we're going to make decisions over white people life and see if they let us do it. We'll go get paper from Kinko's. We'll go down to Office Max and we'll buy stamps. We'll sign stuff. We'll go to what the Cloth World still open? Y'all remember Cloth World? You go buy material and you get clothes. Y'all remember Cloth World? So I can't help it. They gone. Remember Cloth World? Y'all remember Cloth World? You go and buy material? Hold on for a minute. Let's stop. Mother, do y'all remember Cloth World? Why these? They ain't never heard of Cloth World before. Have y'all heard of Bab Cloth? Goodness. Y'all ain't never heard of Cloth World. That's where you used to go buy your material dinner. Why you let me out here like that all the time? You were doing what? Now you make sure your mom get a check when you go there. Let your dad know your mama showed out there serving. Is your name up here? Look at that. Yeah, man. What your husband name at? What did he put her fault, his friend? He done call himself your friend? Yeah, friends don't leave friends out here to make mistakes like that. But yeah, we'll go get some Cloth World material and make some black robes. We'll go and build some stands and put some stuff up and put 12 chairs down. You think white folks finna let them make decisions over their fate? We the only people that sit around and let white folks. I don't blame the Saudis. The Saudis ain't letting nobody come in and get that man out there and trial him. You know, they look at that. This is our country. They gonna do what they want. They stole it like everybody stole what they got to. I'm a bunch of liars. But the fact that one thing I respect, they ain't gonna let nobody come in and take him out of them. We the only people let somebody come take somebody from them. That's just being honest. They coming out home and take our kids out. Let's say we gonna knock on some doors and take some white kids out of it because we say the parents are insufficient. White people ain't doing that. How do we get to a point that white people can come with a piece of paper and take our kids out of our home? How do we let ourselves get in this position? Because we were fearing that these people actually had more ability than what we thought. I thought, you know they can hear everything you say. Hope they can read lips too. Because I'm pissed. I am thoroughly pissed about how we live. Y'all don't even care. Y'all really don't care. Listen here. I offered y'all opportunity after opportunity. I said, listen, we make our own way. You can get back these crackers welfare. You can get back these crackers check and start making your own. Because these crackers ain't going to give you nothing. Then they ain't going to check behind you. And you have to lie in order to keep it. Let them have it. We hustle and make our own. I just can't get that mind. I got y'all to get that mind. We can do it. We can do it now. If y'all had that mind, we can do it. I don't want no check for no cracker. Cracker, give me a check. He going to check me. He going to make me bring my kids down and let them pull. I made y'all get rid of that juicy juice. Nobody going to no store. How many of y'all went on your own with your own money and bought some juicy juice? You go buy Ocean Spray. Why don't cracker won't give you Ocean Spray? Man, you don't get it. You from Mississippi. You don't even count. I get a real hand. How about juice juice? That stuff, juice juice. That stuff make them kids slow. Kid be you got to study kid. Wicked. Man, you can't. Man, I did all that stuff. Big jug. How them folks just getting away that much milk? Ain't no cow pissing that much. That you just be handing away loads and loads of milk. No name milk. No name cows ain't pissing like that. That don't make no sense. So where that piss coming from versus the other piss? Which cow pissing up all this free milk? That's all right. Hold on one thing. Y'all know who got y'all out that stuff? You fit in your living better. Give them back that card. Anything Cracker give you, they can come check you for it. Now, I'd rather make mine pay them Cracker what I'm paying. Got my face Cracker. I ain't got time no Cracker be walking through my house, come look through my clothes, trying to see if I got more than 2 pairs of shoes. Then knock on my door. Man, a $16 apartment, it gonna cost me more than that in respect. I don't want no reduced rent on my stuff. Cause them Crackers, man, I grew up on reduced lunch. You know what you gotta do? You gotta lie on forms and paperwork. Them Crackers gonna check you. Send in your check stub. That ain't your business what I make. It ain't worth it. Get my kid, I'm gonna give them, don't worry about it. See, but you know what? And when you think you getting over, you're really not getting over. You're subhuman. White people are teaching you to live subhuman. I'd rather keep my self-respect. I'd rather just keep my self-respect. That man ain't gonna give me no card to swipe no card and get no reduced grocery out there. Cracker ain't gonna have me sitting down somewhere tired my whole done day. Keisha want to get together at 3 o'clock. We're gonna do something. I got an appointment at 7:30. Keisha ain't gonna make it. That Cracker know I got a 3 o'clock appointment. I got one of them EBT phone that heard already. Yeah, Keisha gonna meet you at 3 o'clock. Bunch of figure in. I ain't gonna make it. And we have to hold me to that at 9:45 at night. Then set me another appointment to come back. Ain't even worth it. Hey, your kid ain't getting poked, nasty socks on and nasty diaper, screaming and hollering just so you can get some juice and some cereal from these Crackers? Just right. How many of y'all been guilty of it before? It look like it's a good program. It do. You look like you can get something. I'm going to need all of them same hands. I'm going to repeat the question. Now, if you want to get in the kingdom now, I don't want to put that on the thread. How many of y'all been guilty of going down there to get that juicy juice? I'm going to need them same hands back up. All of them. That's good. That's I seen enough. What program was you in to read? You could go down there. Don't be trying to look around there. Don't you want to have a kid or something? Oh, we was on Fools Down. Okay. So I didn't know that. I didn't know what happened. I thought you had to be pregnant. I knew to get the juicy juice, have kids or something. College student could oh, see? He taught me something I didn't know. I thought the juice of the wick was different. College student could get wick too. Crap, man. You don't want to tell all that. EBT card. You apply for welfare in college. What kind of stuff is this? These niggas have debts about welfare? Must be the love of Jesus. I'm learning something. How many of y'all, I didn't know nothing about a college student could apply for no WIC and stuff. I didn't know nothing about it. Just so, but see, and you think about that, here you in school for higher learning, and you're going to better yourselves, you're actually doing, you weren't on welfare and food stamp, you was at home, was it? Okay, so what we do, no, I'm just saying, look at, I mean, but here it is, and look at the kid. I try to talk y'all out a lot of these college playing for a lot of, only way I tell y'all to go to college, if you're going to build a career. If you're just going to go to college so you can get out your parent house or so you can get out and you can just get higher learning, stay your behind right here and I'm going to teach you what you're going to need to know. Don't go waste that time and create that debt to come back here and sit down and have nothing. And you sit here working a job, any food that graduate or drop out of high school can get. That's just, man, you see her bagging grocery in public somewhere. Talking about some program public got in 80 years that you're going to be qualified. Don't waste your time. That mean, if you're going to go to college, it needs to be a career. Something with real growth, that's got longevity, something that comes in paying a lot and leave paying a lot. But if you're just going to go to college so you got somewhere to go so you can say you went to college and your friends going to college, you're going to be a fool. But here again, why I had to talk about stuff like this, because our kids really don't have a future. White people don't have to go to college. White people got friends and uncles. Their parents make friends with people. When white people meet somebody at school, that's how you doing? They say, yeah, I work in communication over at NASA. They bring this, okay, how you met my son? Because later on, he going to be talking, he don't need a job. White people going to say, man, he going to come in at the floor level. I know Leon know my son. Leon, I'm going to make sure he's familiar. Leon going to bring my son in. My son be a couple of steps up on Leon. And before you know it, he'll be in there. And if he go to school, the job will pay for it. See, I got to start letting other people pay for your debt. Let other people pay your debts. Set yourself up. If you're going to go to college, set yourself up where other people can eat your debts instead of you going and creating debt and you paying somebody else for a career. That's stupid. Why am I going to pay you for a career? A career's supposed to pay me. But see, that's the mismanagement that people been giving us about education, misinterpretation. Nobody's never held our feet to the fire. Let me tell you what our people need. Our people need real life truth. Our people need to deal with what is your present day situation and what do we need to do to fix it. And it needs to be something that you can accomplish. It needs to be something you can actually achieve. It's got to be achievable for our people. A lot of stuff they done told us they messed us up with, we got to get rid of a lot of the fears and the phobias we got. What they tell you, without education, you ain't going to be nothing. You can't do nothing without education. That's a lie. Donald Trump, y'all do know he can't use a computer. Donald Trump going to mess up more money you going to get by purpose. On accident, on purpose, accident ain't going to screw up more money you going to ever see in your life. You and everybody you know together won't make the money. He can't use a computer. The man's illiterate. Everything he said, he's wonderful. The relationship is wonderful. He's a retard. I know retards. He's a retard. Nobody talks like that they got an education. The man went to a business school he made up. His degree don't even make sense. He got a degree in Donald Trump. This is stupid. Everybody went to his school got beat. In school, how many of y'all didn't know the people went to school? They suing him. He beat everybody. I mean, the man's an idiot. And yet these people sit here and these folks are subscribe to being an idiot. Like I get on, what's it, Kanye West? What's the other dummy? What's the brother with the pocketbook? Losing all these games now. Good. That's your God. Your God needs to fall. God of the pocketbook. Just had went and got him some Jane Harden shoes, had to take them back. He said, I didn't see this Joe got a pocketbook here this long. These guys are homosexual. They're homosexual. They spit in each other's face, run those spits in their face. Let me tell you something. Man spit in my face. There's no way I'm going to be putting my hand in his face, he spit in my face. There's no more basketball. I'm taking the best. Listen, there's no more. I'm kicking all the basketball coming out of the state. Ain't nobody playing no more. It's over with. Them Joe boy have a gun wrapped up on the bench. You don't spit in my face. We finna end it. You need to die today. You don't spit in nobody's face. When you spit a nigga face, you supposed to already be aimed. You supposed to be armed. When you took in somebody's face, you know where it's going, right? That stuff there crazy. I don't know what be going to these people. But see, I've been in that little white world where they had their little stuff out here and all this stuff messed up. And we learn to disrespect each other. White people put you out and make a fool out of you anyway. White people don't want to pay you anyway. So they put you out here and make a little fool out of you and you make a fool out of each other. See, these black guys really had some sense. Chris Paul, what he supposed to be, the president of the what? That's that job they get of losers. I was telling them about, y'all remember Michael Jordan used to be able to Players Association? Y'all remember, how many of y'all remember when Larry Bird was and Magic Johnson? Them jobs for losers. At Derry Fisher. Those jobs for losers, man. Everybody want that job, man. And don't pay nothing. You just walk around with a type, man, go make some more State Farm commercial. If you was somebody really cared about something, you'll get all them niggas to walk off, man. Get out there. Walk off and start your own. These guys, listen, it's bad when LeVar Ball came in and showed he got and went overseas. He got his symbol on the court. All the referees went his stuff. All the play. A nigga can't shoot. Brandon, you know his high, his game point everywhere? Do you know what it was? His season career high, 2 points. That was 2 points. He challenged Charles Barkley. Did you know that? Charles Barkley told it. They said, Charles, you need to be practicing. Charles said, for what? They said, Charles, he been practicing. Charles said, listen, his career high was 2 points. He said he older now. He said he can't be no better. Charles said, why am I going to practice? I know I can beat it. Your career high was 2 points. This your scoring. The man was scoring 2 points. And they were telling Charles about he need to work out. Charles said, for what? He ain't got no better. He look, I'm going to put a man who get a 2-point average. You only got work. That man walked up, did some commercial, tricked these people to let him talk. Look how, but you know what, smart man, everybody hated him. I love him now. Listen, got his son in the league, got his other son overseas, doing well, making money. Listen, he's taking young boys from college. He said, listen, don't wait on pro. You can come right here and make money now. Snatch them straight out making money. I love that nigga. He's trying to show our people, listen, I'm sure he's a retard on his own, but I appreciate the fact that he's showing opportunities out here. If you really want to do something, break away from these crackers. That's right. That's right. Ain't nothing. LeBron James will never have nothing he got on the middle of that floor but his behind his pocketbook. They'll never have nothing that them referees gonna have. You imagine you playing, all the referee got on shirt with your stuff on it. Your kid stuff. Your son's sorry. Your son only come out the bench because Rondo spit in somebody's face. He wouldn't be on the court otherwise. He like, thank you, Rondo. Can you imagine spit had determined your career? These folks are terrible. But hey, you got to give it to dad. I'm trying to tell you something. If we put our head together, I know. I don't hear this book right, but I'm going to tell you something else. I'm sick of y'all leaving here and you ain't got nothing. You're sitting here, you're wishing and want. You ain't got no business wishing and want. What we want, we create. Everything, go see what Alahym wished. Alahym said, that's what it was. That's the same kind of mind we supposed to have. If we said, that's what it is. We put our heads together and we sit here and we listen. It's just like he told us in the 11th chapter. He was actually trying to tell us, ain't nothing can be withheld from us. When Alahym said you can't keep nothing from us, you think I'm listening to crackers. See, that's the point I look at. Coming, sitting here, just talking, reading the book. I can't do that because I got to look at real life issues. When I leave here, where do I stay? What challenges do I really face? I read a book of empowerment. Y'all got me? But am I empowered when I leave here? No, I'm employed. That's crazy. All I read is a book about people that were entrepreneurs, and I leave here and I'm employed. This is a waste of my time. Either it doesn't work or I don't believe it. The man just sat here and told you. They done got stoned. Get up. I'm in the stone. Say you the Ben Alahym. Just to say you the Ben Alahym. I got stoned to stone you. And you want to know why I'm going to stone you? It's in my law. How am I going to stone you about what's in my... I don't believe it, Leon. That's the only reason I'm going to try to kill you. Hey, look at this crazy. I ain't made something up on my own. I'm telling you that you're Alahym. But you've been around the Mizraim so long. You've been looking at... You know what? When I feel coming white people, you always watch white people something, you don't have nothing. You watch white people go, white people don't... You don't want you to go out to eat on Fridays. When your mom, how many of y'all remember that on Fridays? How many of y'all remember you ate McDonald's Burger King on Fridays when your mom and dad don't got paid? White people eat it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then the 8th day too. If you got an 8th day, white people got one too. They steal everything you got. So everything you had to wait to do. Can you imagine that? Most of how many of y'all remember you ask your parents for something and they tell you they'll get it for you when they got, who remember that word was? No, white people don't have to worry about it when they ask for something. Waiting on when somebody get paid. They already paid. That give your kid, that empower your kid. We don't have to wait on you to get paid, to get something we want or need. How many of y'all, it was stuff you needed, y'all had to wait till your parents got paid? Can you imagine white people don't live like that? Why would they have to wait to get paid for something they need? There are things that's accessible to them. You got to wait and borrow even when you get paid, which is going to put you further behind the next time you get paid. Just to get something you need, let alone something you want. Something you want outside your reach. Then you come in here and you sit down and read this book. You should be insulted. You should be insulted. Either this book's not real or you don't really believe. Either you don't believe. We watch people that came out from captivity, move from captivity to control. Move from captivity to control. Pick me Nakum Yah. I know I called that Olive Shamar. They call it Nakum Yah. Say that 1 and 1 right quick. Man, I want to get y'all well. I said I want to get y'all. I said I want to get me. I want God to be inclusive. Good listen. I want to get us where you got credibility. I want to get you where your word means something. I got some people I do business with. If I say something, I tell them something, my word carry weight with them. They say, yeah, Pastor Smith said do that. I do that. I do that. I had Meeks came up here and his truck broke down. He had a problem. I called somebody I know to come get it. He went down and he went to see him. He told me, he said, that man think a lot of you. He said, man, that man said, he said, Pastor Smith had told me he wanted to get it done. He said, Pastor Smith said he wanted to get it done. I got it done for you. Went done. He said, man, sure think a lot of you. He was saying you want to do. They know what I do. They know if I tell them I'm going to do something, it ain't that. Listen, if people I tell them I'm going to do something, they, listen, we don't have no more conversation. I said, listen, they said, listen, don't even worry about it. I already know you're going to do it. I already know if you said it, it's good. You know what? That's how I look at Alahym. If he said it, his credibility better than mine. If he said it, that's what he's going to do. So it's only going to make sense if I say something, that's what I'm going to do. I get on y'all. Y'all mean you say something? So say and do. You do all in your power to do what you say you're going to do. Y'all got me? That's what we do. That's what Alahym do. We say that's what we're going to do. When you run through the whole book of Bereshit, every time he says, so what it said? It shall come to pass. The book said that it was. He said, let that be. What did it say? It shall come to pass soon and very soon. We are going to see the sun. No, when he said it, that's what it was. He said it was like that. That's what it was. So we say something, guess what? That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all got it? When we think on this thing, when we set ourselves to do this, that's what it's going to be. Y'all got it? That's what it's going to be. Y'all got it? All right. I'm trying to tell y'all now. This thing done fell on us the way it is. That's where it's at. He said if a tree fall in Bamar, where he said where it's going to be at? Huh? Where it fell at? Well, this thing done fell on us. That's where it is. Y'all hear me? This thing done fell on us. Y'all got me? That's where it's at. Ain't going to let nobody take it from me either. He said, see that no man take your crown. You don't let him take yours. Tell you know what come with that. Isn't that right? You know what come with that. Roll them up. What's wrong? Y'all know what's let me tell y'all be thinking, oh, Patty Fine. Ain't Fine just being true. These folk done punked us. We never got nothing that we sat around and waited on. Everything we got, the man said, that's yours. That man told us, said, listen, all is yours. So you be like, all that mine. Then you get, you like, that dude in the way. I said, all of it is yours. I didn't tell you nobody who got your way, did it? That's all I need to hear. So it don't take long to put that together. You didn't never see where they went back and Alahym and said, oh, I'm confused. Because you said it's ours, but other people in it. I said it's yours. Now what you going to do about it? Y'all do know he swore land to them, right? Yeah. We sure about that? Or we get, did he swear land to them? What land they went in and weren't occupied? But he swore it to them. Then you going to have to believe. So you know what I look at? I take on that aspect now. He done promised me some things. Shabbat did some things to me. Vow some things to me of salvation. I'm going to have to fight to get it. You know the book said you had to earnestly contend for the faith, for the amunah. You know how a person become a contender for a world championship bout? How you know about how you become a contender? Because a bunch of folk fall sick. How you think I'm going to get this salvation? Come Friday night, somebody get knocked the hell out. I'm trying to tell you now. I'm more under contend for it. Somebody get knocked the hell out. That's the way I'm going to get it. That's just being honest. Now take that same mind of what they had when they had to fight for some land they were going to come in possession of. If you're going to come into the possession of this salvation, you ought to take something out of the way. You ought to fight through some things, some difficult, precarious situations, some ideas, some thoughts. Some things going to come at you and going to try you. Some beliefs going to come up and going to try you. But you're going to have to under contend. Y'all got me? He said, which were once delivered to the Kudash. They had to fight through some things too. How you think they got that land? I'd have laid down for that stuff. Everybody had to fight for it. Pick me up right quick. See that Shaphatim chapter 10? Oh, 10, 11. Oh, good. 10. See what 10:23. Shaphatim Judges right quick. I down to Nakum, y'all, so I can get y'all out of what time? Ooh, hurry up. Shafatim, Judges. Let's see what 10:27 says.
No, 27.
That's what I want.
Last verse is 18.
So it must be 11. Give me the 11th chapter. 11 and 23. That's what I want. Should be Jephthah. Listen to the book, 11 and 23. Listen.
So now Yahuwah Alahym of Yasharal hath dispossessed the Amorites from before his people Yasharal, and shouldest thou possess it?
Mm-hmm.
Wilt not thou possess that which Chemosh thy Alahym giveth thee to possess?
Y'all hear this? He said, would thou do what now?
Wilt not thou possess that which Chemosh thy Alahym giveth thee to possess?
What happened, Brandon?
So whomsoever Yahuwah our Alahym shall drive out from before us,
What happened?
them will we possess.
What happened?
And now art thou anything better than Balak, the ben of Zippor, Malak of Moab?
Yeah.
Did he ever strive against Yasharal, or did he ever fight against them? While Yasharal dwelt in Heshbon and her towns, and in Arier and in her towns, and in all the cities that be along by the coast of Arnon,
Yeah.
300 years. Why therefore did ye not recover
Y'all
them
hear that?
within
You
that
said
time?
what happened? 300 what now?
300 years.
And what you want? What we want to know?
Why therefore did ye not recover them within that time?
You hear that? If it were yours, you should have got them when you had opportunity. What happened, Brandon?
Wherefore I have not sinned against thee,
What?
but thou doest me wrong to war against me.
What?
Yahuwah the Shaphat, be Shaphat this Yom between the Beni of Yasharal and the Beni of Ammon.
Yeah.
Howbeit the Malach of the Beni of Ammon hearkened not unto the Debar of Jephthah,
Yeah.
which he sent him. Then the Ruach of Yahuwah came upon Jephthah, and he passed over Gilead and Manasseh, and passed over Mizpeh of Gilead, and from Mizpeh of Gilead he passed over unto the Beni of Ammon.
Yeah.
And Jephthah vowed a vow unto Yahuwah, and said, If thou shalt without fail deliver the Beni of Ammon into mine hands, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth of the doors of my house to meet me, when I return in shalom from the Beni of Ammon, shall surely be Yahuwah's.
You see that? These people were true with it. Isn't that right? That's how I want from Mr. Yahuwah. We go out to do when we go out to fight to do battle. Just deliver them in our hand. Whatever I had to give up to do it, that I got to give up to do it. Isn't that right? I told you when they come down to salvation, come down to deliver, it's going to cost you something. I know what it's like they had to give up a daughter. Look at when you make a vow, you put something out your mouth, how you could come back. You said if you could take it back, you didn't think it, you didn't consider. But then you got to consider your love for Alahym got to be greater than that which you committed. I know what it's like. But see, if it weren't for different situations, just like what we read right here, looking at when he put out that mouth, just so happened his daughter came out. What was he going to do with that? No doubt when he put it in mouth, he was thinking, anybody, I don't make no that. Come hell or high water. But then something come out, I know you love this. Now you think about how, man, how did I say that? I don't want to be no liar. How exactly, you know how we do. I'm trying to think, did I say exactly those words or did I say something like that? But when she came out, what you going to do? What you going to do? See, that's the thing about it, and just going back, look at this. Mr. Yahuwah good for trying you. Because then you want to know what you're made of. Can you keep what you committed? If it's something that you hadn't considered, but when it come up, is it one of them things that'll cause you to fray or cause you to move away from what you done committed to? Y'all all right? It is. Listen, y'all people going to learn with everything we do and setting our minds on being saved. I cannot reiterate this enough to you. It's going to cost every one of you something, and you have no idea what it's going to be. Will it be a child? Will it be a husband? Will it be a wife? Will it be an arm? Will it be a leg? Will it be your sight? Will it be your mind? What you going to have to give up? Will it be your house? Will it be your job? Will it be all your goods? It's going to cost you something to be saved. Everybody that's saved, everybody that's going to be saved, it's going to cost them something. I don't even want to lie to you. If you got a mind that you want to go back to that world, I'll tell you to go to it. And go ask the people in the world, had any of them lost anything? You're still going to lose. Ain't nobody got it. Hey, them people that were the world, and he tried to tell them, you had 300 years to get it, and you still didn't get it. So what good is it being in the world that had 300 years and they still didn't get it? So people thinking if they let this go and go get the world, you still ain't going to get what you're trying to obtain. When it comes down to it, well, our whole work got to be, we got to try to make sure we saved. Y'all got me? If it's nothing else, you better make sure you better make sure you saved. Don't you die and leave here, you be no son of no train. You ain't got to be sick to die. And you ain't got to be old either. He'll take a baby right off that breast. He'll come and get them from the schoolhouse. He done show these schools getting shot up. Now listen, these diseases are running right through these schools now. They got kids now still dying in these schools. They said 3 came to Atlanta. I don't know how they came up with 3. And they done went through Atlanta. They said they can't even tell you the address of where they stay. Which means they can't deny their kids opportunity to go to school. What if one of them 3 in Conyers? Huh? They say they can't tell you where they stay. You think they keeping them kids out of school? If they're in a hospital, they can infect people. If it's other people in the hospital waiting with people that's sick and they well, guess what happens? They get sick and they go home. And how about one of them work on your job? How you going to escape Mr. Yahuwah? He got too many ways to come and get us. It don't make sense to depart from it. What can you control? That's the thing about the people with their mindset. What you getting away from? These people out here just as sick. They dying and they miserable. These people ain't got no hope out here. I mean, these stupid bastards thought they were going to win $1.6 billion. They only had 1.6. How all them people going to win it? They told them right now they got another $600 million coming out now. They keep making a fool out of these people. They just take their money and make a fool. The people wanting the 1.6, you know what they told? They'll give them $900-something cash out. You finna let go almost $700 million on a stupid fool. On a stupid fool. These folks finna make a fool out of these people. Then they gonna come back, they gonna tell you they gonna beat you again. You never gonna win. You never gonna win with these crackers. How they gonna keep doing, keep getting this false salute? They're never gonna give. Why don't you give me my 1.6 million? Why am I paying taxes on something I just gambled and got? This gambling, we ain't worked it then. Now how you come and get money? How you come and get? It's all an illusion of making fool out of people. All they gonna do is tear them people home up. Folks gonna lose their kids, lose their wife, lose their husband, lose their sexuality, everything, running behind that money. I offer y'all something better. I offer you salvation with sense. Salvation with sense keep you grounded so you know when you're making money, you'll never forget your maker. Y'all got me? You get where these people got. Whoever won that money, he ain't intended for them to be saved. Pick me up at the 30th chapter of the book of Maccabees. Proverbs 30:5. I'll get y'all finished up here. Maccabees 30:5. Proverbs 30:5. Listen to the book.
Every debar of Alahym is pure.
He is a what?
Shield unto them that put their trust in him.
Add thou what?
Not unto his dabarim.
Let's see what?
Reprove thee.
And what you gonna do?
Be found a liar.
Why would he tell them that? Why would he tell them that? Why would he tell them people not to add to it? Because they weren't? Wasn't no probability of nobody coming putting their own little spin on nothing. That's how these folks coming up being showed up. Just like that little manuscript they just busted up in that little $500 million Hobby Lobby. You go get that same stuff on Hobby Lobby. Can't pay people no attention, man. These people got more different lies than a little bit. You got all these different sets of people, everybody just right. How you going to get that together? This group right, and this group right, and none of these people together. How you entail to get all this stuff and put together no way to go? A lot of stuff has always been questionable. It ain't nothing new. These white folk been knowing. White folk get you and tell you that lie. White people done gave you reasons. You can't believe nothing these people tell you. Every black man was told that you got him from white people. They got facts they can show you on that too. So that's real too? I'm telling you, you ain't gonna never win with white people. White people put all these different sets and groups and writing the stuff. You can't trust these white people. I'm just being, you have to move real careful and tread real careful when you deal with white folk. White people dangerous. They're real dangerous. I told y'all before, when you go to Mizraim, Egypt, and a white woman and a white man walking you through the pyramid, that's dangerous. I wouldn't go. I'll blow the door open. I'll blow the door. I'm not finna let no cracker walk me through. We built it. How a cracker gonna walk me through and tell me what was going on? and what people were thinking, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. I'm not going to let no white man do it to me. I'm not going to do it. I don't trust you. I already know white people are major fabricators. They lie all the time. Listen, it's just bad that you can't sit here and believe none of these people tell you. Some of the stuff these people come with, it don't even make sense if you pay attention to these people. But as much as about the Maccabees, it don't make sense that the man told you if these folks are going to captivity, he was going to wipe these people off. He was going to disperse them and wipe them off. Why am I reading some people that were disobedient book? They don't even testify they're disobedient. Our people do. Our people testify. They told you they said testified against them. Maccabees didn't tell you they testified that they said they ain't going to captivity. They don't admit it. Because that's what white people tell you. The old people get these books and put this stuff together. They know, they watch these white people give them a lot of information. You got to watch these people. Listen, everything dangerous. Everything question when you're dealing with white people. You got to start following patterns. A lot of stuff. I don't know how you can write about something you want now. It's dangerous. Because the Maccabees, they didn't go into captivity. They didn't go into captivity. So how would you know what happened with Daniel when he was in captivity? How would you have a story about Daniel about Baal and the dragon when you weren't there? What's dangerous with a lot of this stuff, dragons are like 1,500-year-old, this 15th century stuff. This came with white people, medieval time. Why would they know about dragons? This medieval writing. And they know about a dragon. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of stuff real questionable. Man just told us everybody didn't go into captivity. So you say you didn't go. He said he was going to disperse you till you get consumed. And you writing books that I need to be reading about people that went into captivity and you weren't there. How did you get this information? There's just a lot of stuff questionable. You didn't go. How come y'all 1-1? I'm just curious. We're going to finish that up. Every word of Alahym and pure, he was a shield of them that put there. What was it? Trust in it. He shielded them. He said everybody that went into captivity, he was going to keep them. Just like you, him. He said everyone that went in, he was going to acknowledge them. But you acknowledge the other people that didn't go. But every word of Alahym and pure, he's a shield of them put their trust in him. Told you don't add that to it, that should be found a liar. A lot of these folks stuff been questionable. People been questioning this stuff for years. People always been questioning stuff. It don't make sense. A lot of stuff, it don't make sense. You didn't go into captivity. How do you know what happened? By the much of the crowd going to tell me what happened in Mizraim, they weren't there. You got your story from somebody else. A white man going to take me through the pyramids, going to tell me what happened. It ought to cave in and crush my head for being in there. You weren't there. How can you tell me about what happened when you weren't there? That's crazy. It's not coming y'all 1-1. Every word of Alahym is pure. He's a shield, and they put their trust in him. Add that not into his debacle. Let's see, what was it? Repute and not be found alive. What happened knocking y'all 1-1? Listen.
The Dabarim of Nakum Yah, the Ben of Hakaliah, and it came to pass in the 20th year, as I was in Shushan the palace, that Hanani, one of my Aki, came, he and certain Anashim of Yehuda, and I asked them concerning the Yahudim that had escaped, which were left of the captivity.
You said it didn't go well now?
And I asked concerning the Yahudim that had escaped, which were left of the captivity, and concerning Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
And they said unto me, the remnant that are left of the captivity there in the province are in great affliction and reproach.
Go ahead.
The wall of Jerusalem also is broken down, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. And it came to pass, when I heard these Dabarim, that I sat down and wept, and mourned certain Yamim, and fasted and Palal before the Alahym of Shamayim. And I said, I beseech thee, O Yahuwah, Alahym of Shamayim, the great and awesome Alahym, that keepeth Barith and Rakam for them that ahab him, and Shamar his Amar.
And they keep his commandment. What happened?
Let thine ear now be attentive, and thine eyes open, that thou mayest hear the Palal of thy Abad.
Y'all hear that? You want to be attentive. You want his ear to be open. They can hear the Palau. What happened?
Which I Palau before thee now, Yum and Layla, for the Beni of Yasharal, thy Abadim, and confess the sins of the Beni of Yasharal, which we have sinned against thee, both I and my Abba Beth have sinned.
I guess I'm kind of just looking at what this man was doing, how he was palauing. And his palau came up, amazingly, he came up, he wanted to start palauing when he found out about what kind of dire stress that people were in that escaped from the captivity. Concerning Jerusalem, but not concerning the people that didn't come at all. The report he gave him about the people that were left of the captivity, and how they was in great distress, and what went on with them. But he didn't say any mention, they want to know nothing about the people that didn't go into captivity. The people that never went in it. So like you ought to utter some about the one that wrote about building the dragon. There's a lot of stuff that just come up that's real questionable. We just start watching pattern of behavior. Somebody should have mentioned about the people that didn't go. But Alahym did. In Yirmiyahu, we read the 24th chapter. He said, these are so naughty they couldn't even be consumed. And he said, these are they which I'm going to scatter. And I'm going to put them out until these people be consumed. Because they didn't adhere to it. And then we're going to get it, we're going to take it for our leadership and our behavior. And we're going to take it, and they're going to have more concrete finding than we're going to find right here. Because they go and state some events that they say that happened. And because you don't know it and you can't find it in him, it's got to be right because it's over there. It's just dangerous a lot of time the way we kind of move and we let a lot of things come up and just kind of start getting a go. You start researching and find, you can find enough stuff out of why you don't believe nothing. Or you can find stuff before you know it, you'll believe something, you'll believe everything open. Ain't no idea that's not worth indulging yourself into. It's some information come, I don't even entertain myself with it. But I know everything ain't good information. That's what he told me at Kahalah, chapter 12, and verse 13. Kahalah, Ecclesiastes. Make it 12 and 9, Kahalah. Twelve and 9. Listen to the book. We can get ready. We'll get ready. Let them go here in a minute. Kahalah 12 and 9. Listen to the book.
And moreover, because the preacher was wise,
what did he do?
He still taught the people knowledge.
That's all he told them. Because he was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. And what did he do?
Yea, he gave Tob heed.
And did what?
And sought out and set in order many mashalim.
Why would he be seeking them out? There's a lot of stuff out here. Gotta be wise. Gotta be real careful. I mean, this way when you're going through, there's a lot of change, a lot of different things you have to do. There's a lot of stuff out here. You have to make sure what you're getting and what you got going to make sense. He says, sought out. And what else did he do?
And set in order many mashalim.
I wonder why he had to set them in order. Because it's out of order. That's the only reason to set stuff in order. You got to seek out and sought. You can't take everything you find out. He said, moreover, because he was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. He said, yeah, he gave good heed. And he sought out and set in order many marshally. Because a lot of different stuff people keep putting in. A lot of stuff people keep adding. People keep putting in here. Listen, give it tomorrow, another book will come out, some more information. Somebody going to find other scrolls. They ain't going to let you check none of it. You're going to have to go with some cracker, what a cracker say he found. Any date cracker come up with, you're going to get it. None of the dates make no sense. These people can't prove no age of this arise. None of them, because you got to be here when it started. How you going to prove the age if you weren't here when it started? You ain't finding no rock. They ain't been keeping no time. These people don't know that. You check these cracker timekeepers. These folks ain't got 100 years on hurricanes. How in the world a cracker got a 1,000,000-year-old rock? A 5 million, a 5 million. Go tell them to give you the data when they started recording hurricanes. We ain't been blowing, destroying, and tearing up stuff. Crackers ain't kept no data. These crackers ain't got any cracker. Make up stuff as they go. 10 million-year-old rock. I bust them nigga in their head. I go make my own bust my head. How old is it? So nigga, I just made it. They're gonna say how, man, you get it. Don't listen to these people. Listen.
the preacher sought to find out acceptable dabarim, and that which was written was upright, even dabarim of Amat.
You hear that? He told them they are falling down. You ain't gonna believe what happened. They said, but we are risen. That which is written is upright. What happened?
Even dabarim of Amat.
Listen.
The dabarim of the wise are as goads, and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one rod.
What happened?
And further by these, my ben be admonished.
Of doing what?
Of making many books there is no end.
So that's why I'm be running through all these books. I don't have time to read all that stuff. If I come in that stuff, every time you find something, you got one book gonna bring you to another one. And that book gonna bring you to another, and that book gonna bring you to another. Before you know, you be running so many places, the man Bill came back in. You know, I told y'all, when they call these people books, and he just told me, money just warned me. Y'all all right? That's what he tried to tell. He trying to warn me about these people need book writing. He said, making many books. You think these people finna start writing books? I can't read everything these crackers come up with. He just warned me and told me they're going to keep writing books. And what you said, when he said going to end?
Of making many books there is no end.
And what going to happen with studying?
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
What you think going to happen? Because you keep going through all these people's stuff, after a while you ain't going to know what you believe. He just told me what happened. With all the books they write, if I try to read all them books and study, what you think going to happen to me? That stuff going to burn me out. That's why you going to be so burned out, you don't know what you believe. Because the stuff these people try to argue, you always got, no matter what fact they going to come up with they got, you got somebody got a book to refute it. I don't care what information they got, it's always somebody got another fact they can come and refute it. They got books to tell you about Mushak. Well, y'all familiar that Mushak used to have sex with 4-year-old girls? They got books, yeah. When they were going, they would capture, they were going, they would destroy the people, they would take down countries and cities. They would sleep with the kids. I don't know why y'all saying acting like it's in a book. Now, guess what we got now? Guess what the problem become now? You don't want to believe it because that's who you like. So this is what's going to be your problem. You start playing with these books. Now tell me why you don't believe it. Let me guess, because you just know. That's not a reasonable answer. How do you know he didn't have sex with little girls? Exactly. Because you just believe in your heart. But see, that's the problem. You start playing around with these books. You start reading so many books, and everybody keep writing them, and everybody keep putting down things. They put down things that you can't actually verify. Now it becomes a problem of what? What you choose to believe. And you're going to get on everybody else about what they believe now was written. So they go write a book and they crack a shove it back in your face and say, here's some information right here. Where you got your belief from? Out of magazine? Where you get it from? So guess what they do? They go write a book and they put some information back and come shove it in your face and say, here's some information in the book too. Now what make your book righter than their book? That's why you can't play with all these people's stuff. Why you think he just tried to warn them? He already know it's going to be a book game. That's all it is a book game now. Now it's a matter of what you choose to believe. You can't. That's the danger and detriment when you start playing with these people. All the people you find writing these books weren't there. They weren't there. So these people come back and tell you they historically got some information. They found some stuff about Paul homosexuality. Where did you get it from? It becomes a book game. They research, they study. These people are liars. White people do the same thing you do. Go look up someone on the internet. Paste and copy. How many of y'all did it in college? I wonder where you got it from. Wonder where you got it from. And these were legitimate papers. Because you can source your information. Did you check to verify to make sure they actually were their information correct? You found some other people and then some other stuff looked conclusive because some more people, you found somebody else said the same thing. That's the danger and detriment when we're dealing with these people. So we walking through this way we're going, we taking this walk right here. That's what we got to do. We got to be real careful. Because it's a lot of playing. I've been telling you, it's a lot of playing. It's a lot of playing when these people come along and start taking stuff. You got to be real careful about the stuff these people give you. These people, this is the game we get. This is the detriment we get playing with these crackers. We got to look to our Alahym. That's just being honest. I tell you that because I know a lot of y'all research at savvy and go and looking, trying to find stuff. You looking for something out here new. I ain't looking for nothing new. I'm looking for what's right. There's a lot of stuff going to come out new. I'm only for what's right. Y'all got it? If it's right not to wear this jacket, I ain't trying to find why I need to wear it. I ain't got time to waste time. I got to be saved. A lot of stuff I just ain't got time for. If you're honest and you serious about being saved, stay grounded and wait. Everything prove itself out. Y'all got it? That's good.